What's up guys, my name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to level up fast in CSGO in 2020, but these tips should also work in the future because for the most part the system remains the same in the game for a very long time. Basically, there's a total of 40 different ranks in CSGO, with the max rank being the global general rank number 40. Prestiging, meaning resetting your rank after level 40, will grant you the first tier of service medal of that year, but you can also upgrade this service medal 7 times, which appear in different colours, which you can collect on your profile. XP granted at the end of a match is actually determined by various different factors. These can be factors such as your performance in the match, like your kill to death ratio or your leaderboard stats, the match length, and also certain other factors which I'll be covering. I'm also going to go over the specific XP multipliers which are granted for each different game type or mode in the game, and why you get that amount of XP. There's also a weekly XP bonus which is added onto the match end total XP, which is rewarded in 2 different parts, which consists of a total of 5,000 XP. When you hit this 5,000 bonus weekly XP, you will have to wait till the next week to receive it again, meaning if you're only wanting to level up quick, sometimes it's worth just playing to get the weekly XP bonus, especially when you're at high level. You can play any type of game such as casual matches to receive this bonus. When you play frequently, your multiplier bonuses will reduce across all modes. This is actually in effect because they want you to play the game more, and more grinding means more leveling up. It's a slow process, but you'll get the hang of it. So firstly, deathmatch is based off your score times 0.2. These are quick games and they're very casual with mostly lower skilled players, making it easier to get more XP from getting higher kills and score in the game. It's very easy because in deathmatch mode you respawn, so you can consistently just get high frags in that game, which means high score and in turn high XP rewards. But 0.2 is a pretty small multiplier, mainly just because the games are easy and they have a small duration. Casual is based off your score times a multiplier of 4.0. The games are a little lengthier but shorter than competitive because you have to win 8 rounds first rather than 16 in a competitive match, but players are usually mid-level skill, and it can be less casual than deathmatch because a lot of people just play practice to warm up their aim, or to play a game with a little less simplicity and easier opponents than going into competitive, so you might see a lot of good players in casual as well. Competitive is where the big XP payouts come out from. This is the biggest XP payout. Now, what's interesting is competitive is based off the rounds won times 30. So it's not based off your specific score, it's based off the amount of rounds that your team wins, and then times 30. So you're basically relying on your team as well as yourself, so this can be a little bit trickier. Games are a lot longer in competitive mode and it takes a lot more effort and focus to win games because the players are a lot better, but the payoff is a huge amount of XP gained if you win a lot of rounds, and the ability to rank up too to increase your competitive rank. Arms race is based off your score times a multiplier of 1.5. Games are extremely quick and mostly new or lower tiered players are playing this, especially to level up to rank 3 to get into competitive mode, making high kills easy due to respawn abilities and a more casual climate because most of the players are new. But you might see a lot of cheaters playing in deathmatch mode just to get that quick rank 3 to go into competitive. Demolition mode is based off your score times a multiplier of 3. These are slightly longer in terms of rounds than say deathmatch or arms race, but it's a nice large XP multiplier which makes it worth playing this mode, and it's pretty fun because it's a little bit different with slightly smaller teams and smaller maps in rotations such as Dust and Bank. There's also Overwatch mode, which isn't really a game type per se, but it's granted to gold novas with many hours in the game and mostly a lot of commendations. There's a lot of different factors that go into actually allowing you to gain access to Overwatch mode, and it's basically a mode where you bust cheaters by watching certain demos and voting to see if they're actually cheating or not. Completing cases in Overwatch mode grants XP based on your accurate verdicts that you've submitted and your overall Overwatch investigator score. So the more players that you get banned and the more accurate votes you submit, the more XP you're going to get from participating. The best modes to run are deathmatch for a constant stream of quick games to get a lot of hourly XP, or casual games because there's a higher chance of winning them. Remember, if you play competitive, you're mainly relying on your team as well as yourself to win those rounds, rather than individual performance in all of the other modes. But if you have a lot of time to commit to competitive, if you do win a lot of rounds, you will level up faster. Most people want to level up to either get the service medal of the year or to reach level 21 for prime mode to avoid cheaters and lower trust factor players. If you're playing to get prime to avoid cheaters and smurfs, it's recommended to just entirely avoid competitive mode altogether when grinding XP for this reason. But if you don't mind having a few unlucky games or bad games, then competitive will still get you a lot of XP. Although I wouldn't recommend it for entirely new players because it might be slightly slow to level up if you lose most of your competitive matches. For me, I would also recommend buying or purchasing the Operation Pass if there's an active operation at the time of you watching this video. This video has been recorded during the time of the Operation Shattered web content, which is currently nearing its end phase. I think now we're at week 14 or 15 I believe, which means it's near the end in March, but this has been a really good operation overall, although slightly different to the old ones such as Operation Hydra. The operation grants a lot of XP for just completing missions, especially Guardian missions, and it also encourages you to play all different variants of modes in the game to complete these missions to level up your coin and receive the tier rewards such as skins in the Battle Pass style system which the operation offers. This means you're getting XP for just simply playing these game types, but also XP for completing the missions. If you complete 4 missions, you get an XP boost item in your inventory. Every 4 missions you get a new one of these XP boosts, which can be used to grant you one immediate quick level up. I can't stress how much time this saves when you can just complete 4 missions and just get a guaranteed level up each time, especially when the missions can be quite easy at the start. This ranked me up all the way from level 1 to level 21 extremely quickly on my account to unlock prime mode. Operations do require a short investment to actually purchase the Operation Pass, but towards the end of the operation it's usually cheaper because there's less time to complete it, especially if you go onto the community market where you can buy it cheaper, and sometimes Valve reduce the price in the store towards the end. But the payoff is great in terms of XP if you buy the Operation Pass, especially for newer players and accounts, and it might also be a more fun way to play or learn the game for casuals or beginners. These are just some tips on how to level up in CSGO. These are not rank up tips, these are just how to get more XP and get the service medal and how to get level 21 for prime mode a lot quicker. These are all the tips that worked for me. There might be some better tips which you can leave in the comment section below if I missed them out in this video, and if you disagree with anything or if you have any better suggestions, instead of just getting mad, just drop them in the comments below and let me know, because I'm sure a lot of people know a few different tips which I don't know, which I look forward to read and learn about in the comments. If this video was useful in you leveling up in CSGO, then like the video and share it with any friends who play the game, and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on daily videos. On this channel I make Minecraft, GTA 5 and CSGO videos. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.